welcome you to the ACC Network for this quarterfinal semifinal. Or quarterfinal matchup. The winner goes to the semifinal. Getting a hold of myself. Look at that beautiful shot of the campus of Duke University. Georgia Tech getting ready to take on Virginia Tech. And yes, the winner does get two-time defending champion Florida State in the semifinal tomorrow. Florida State with a couple of solo home runs by Kennedy Harp and Kaylee. Game series. There's Kylie. During the regular season back in mid-April, Virginia Tech outscored Georgia Tech 29-10 in those 3 games. But this is a whole new ball game. Struck out looking for Sarah Beth Allen. Iron crew, pardon me. And a replay umpire. Brian's off to a great start.
Man, and 2 strikeouts back to back with the change of speed. She is dealing. And
was the second baseman. Transfer from South Carolina upstate. Grounds it. Peck throws her out. And that's a great way to start for Lindsey Grind and Virginia Tech scoreless with a 17-0 in the friendly confines in Blacksburg. Ritter sends that into left field, playable for Dobbins.
Cover.
2-2 to Green. Into left field. After taking a couple of steps in, Dobbins retreats for the second out.
Weird not to have a Fagan playing Division I softball.
Draws the 2-out walk. Corey McMillan is certainly a home run threat, but she pops it up on the first pitch. Edgman gets it. That's a huge out for Voiles. McMillan hit a couple of home runs.
Comes to swinging violently, you have to be careful though. You can swing out of your shoes. It pitches out of the zone, so you have to be very disciplined.
Gets that 1-2 pitch in the left field. First hit of the game for Tech. Georgia Tech.
Yeah, you can't say Tech in this one. Oh, you know, the changeup at 197. Oh, that's a nice spot.
Missed, huh?
Wow, and early in a game, you do need to push the corners to see what will get.
Squares to bunt, gets it down. Both runners advance 60 feet.
Don't panic. 1 long ball last year. Leads the team in stolen bases, too.
Fagan goes over to first. And Georgia Tech breaks on top.
That's why the sacrifice bunt is so important. If you don't move those runners into scoring position, that slow roller over there to second base doesn't score anyone. It does move runners, but then you sit with 2 outs. I mean, this is such an important play right here for Georgia Tech.
Grind gets the strikeout to end the inning.
And boats down the line.
Bree Peck starting things off. Third baseman kicks it over to Saleo, who throws her out to start the second inning.
Even in the top 16 at the moment.
Second walk surrendered by Voiles, puts Martin on with 1 out. And at the very top of the RPI, we saw Texas and Oklahoma. Oklahoma State lost today in the Big 12. Sends it into center field for Edgman. With the second out, that was the third 3-ball count for Aldridge draws the walk. Third of the game, second of the inning. We'll get Waits on it. Saleo able to throw it over to Dominique Covering to retire the side. The Hokies lead 2.
Kind of a nail biter.
Right back! Look at Grind!
And holds it up. I love that. You know, a pitcher that's able to help herself out in the circle. I think she surprised herself on for some of those bats that come behind her.
Did Allen hold up? Not called a swing. Let's take a look at that.
Bat to be able to just, if she doesn't do well in her first one, not let it trickle into the next.
That gets away from the catcher, Aldridge. Allows Allen to get down to second. Full count to Black, and that misses. Back-to-back walks drawn by Georgia Tech.
And coming into this one,
chased, he couldn't get it. Big strikeout for Grind.
everybody where they're at on the bases.
That's hit to the shortstop. What a play by Rose, who flipped it over to Fagan to end the inning. The third, Emma Ritter, top of the order, leading things off, flew out her first time up. That's a base hit, and then it gets away from Vukadinovich. Ritter is going to get all the way to third base. Green sends it into center. Ritter is tagging at third. Easily scores the tying run.
Tech, any chance is leaving early in that tag box. Watch the foot of Emma Ritter. Does it wait to leave until the ball is caught? Not only does she wait to leave, but there is a huge hesitation knowing that it is not going to be close at the plate.
Yep, she knew she could go in, not even close to... Not even close as Fagan draws the one-out walk. Fourth walk, surrender. Big strikeout of McMillan.
Early in an at-bat, especially on a pitch like that.
Sends that into center where it is playable. Squeezed by Edgman.
Viewed how we were going to see
0.
fireworks in this one, and so far the ball stayed in the park. But is this the first one?
Could it be? Yes, it is. There's your home run. Jaden Gailey delivers to lead off the fourth inning.
You throw either of these teams a cookie, they're going to take a bite and a huge swing out of it. That one was left big. You know that Grind likes to throw the rise ball up in the zone, but when it sits flat, you better be ready to pay. And that's exactly what happened on that one. Jaden Gailey, 5th home run of the year, leaves the yard. And you may not,
but it does the trick to give Tech its second lead of the night. Reese Hunter hits it to Rose, who throws her out.
she puts it there.
Soleo gets the base hit. Got the RBI ground out her last time up. Do you like that hitting philosophy?
I do. I think when you give hitters with ease.
1 and 2 to Vukadinovich. Let it go. And sits down. Out number 2.
Struck out on the rise ball.
Edgman sends it into center field, but Ritter had it in her sights the entire way. That retires the side, but Jaden Gailey led things off with a homer.
Over at bats.
Sends that skyward into short right, where it's handled by
Luke. The handle, the kind of spin coming out of a pop fly like that.
So a second chance for Chatfield. She draws the walk, the 5th one surrendered by Burns. Sends it into left field, but Madison Dobbins got it.
And that's been the story of Aldridge's season. Is
at first. Got her to end the inning. Second strikeout for Voiles. Numbers on the season, all career highs on the offensive side of it. And she starts things off with a walk.
And that's actually why she was moved to the leadoff spot. Up.
Black on the ground, picked up by Peck, who goes over to get the first out of the inning. Hillman advances to second.
That play's made because of the...
For the Hokies. Dominique picked up by Rose, pardon me, and that froze the runner. So Hillman stays put at second.
And sometimes as
that led to the sac fly RBI. There's a walk drawn by Dobbins. Second of the inning, fifth of the night.
Time is so important is because of the action clock. You can see it to the left of your screen. A pitcher only has 20 seconds to be able to separate those hands and move into the pitch.
Emma Mazzaro, the true freshman from right here in North Carolina. That gets right by the third baseman. Black, leadoff single here in the fifth for Ritter.
Well, and that's a hitting off and then step back in to try to be a power hitter.
Another 2-2 pitch. Went upstairs and couldn't catch up. Faces Cameron Fagan. Fagan to Dominique, goes out, gets the lead runner. Crowd number 2.
You like to have your hitters aggressive early in a count, but that one way out in front of it. And
now the 3-1. Another chance at second. Dominique delivers. And Virginia Tech, after the leadoff single,
push them into the hosting opportunity.
That's going to be a leadoff hit for Reese Hunter. Takes a wide turn at first, a slight bobble in center, so she takes the extra base.
An impressive job back behind the dish for them tonight.
That popped off her glove and allows Condon to get down to third. Finally, one that she couldn't save.
Well, maybe that would be a good way to save it in hockey, but that helps her to stay a little bit more on plane and more effective swinging away.
Full count missed. Seventh pitch of the at-bat resulted in a walk.
Or close to first.
Connolly sends one over the wall. In a pitch hit situation, it's just her 7th hit of the year.
Pam, we talk about the home run ball being such an important factor in these two teams' offenses, but Grace Connolly has not hit a home run this season. Pretty good time for her to come through in a pinch. A huge opportunity. 3-run home run. Was ready to launch. Huge pitch. That one got out of here quick.
And pardon me, it's 5-1. It says 6-1 on the scoreboard out in the outfield, but that was a 3-run home run. It was the ACC Freshman of the Year a couple of years ago. Sky. Fagan. Grab. Got her on 4 pitches to end the inning, but Peck up the middle. Saleo going behind second base to make the play. On deck. Missed. Martin's a 1-out base runner.
Now in right field for
Wow. Caulfield gets Chatfield.
Hiding the ball behind the hip.
That's sent deep into left field, but playable right in front of the wall. Grabbed by Dobbins, and Caulfield comes in.
The way that Eileen Morales' pitchers have pitched in the circle to keep Virginia Tech's bat so quiet.
And there's another one. Tiffany Dominique. Georgia Tech bringing out the big bats tonight. Their 3rd home run of the game, and they're up 6-1.
Tiffany Dominique was not an everyday starter when this season began, but she broke into the lineup in the second week of play and has not come out. This ball had great upspin, but Dominique able to catch up to it. Pretty cool. Dominique already with double-digit home runs, but that's her 12th of the season.
During the regular season this year. Only gets Dobbins. And only the third. Gailey has a 3-1 pitch heading her way. Pops it up. Peck. Ends the at-bat there. That's the second out. Now the 2-2 with another run in and 2 outs. Into right field. McMillan grabs it. That ends the inning. Last chance right now for Virginia Tech. They're down by 5 now because of Tiffany Dominique.
Quiet.
Off the glove of Caulfield, but she recovers and throws her out. What a play. Pete DeMoore's team had owned the Yellow Jackets, winning 9 in a row against them until tonight. Ritter finally delivers a home run for Virginia Tech, and now she has all 3 of their hits, that one for a home run.
I mean, Emma Ritter is giving a clinic on how to hit tonight, and the rest of the team has forgotten to show up. This is another perfect example on how to attack a pitch on the white of the plate. The Tech is starting to press a little bit.
3-1. Green pops it up. 2 away. Squeezed by Black.
Great.
Not fielded cleanly, but still able to flip over in time. Dominique throws it over to Gailey, and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have pulled off the upset, holding the Hokies to only 3 hits, all of them by Ritter. 3 home runs for them, and they take it 6-2, and they're back in the semifinals. First 6 seed to do it since 2015.
No errors and no base runners.
And what a night.
Well, if Eileen Morales had known that she could win being sick, I think she would have been sick all season long. I mean, the bats came through all night long. From